我が熱を脳裏にやっつけろ。
Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. I'm going to talk about this Kalula, and then she's a limited character from the Berbel Chronicle, but you can hunt her shards from the Berbel Hard Quest, so she's considered limited but not so limited. And then her job pass is from the Lasetsu, okay, expected. And right now I dive her new mementos, so I equip her with her own mementos plus this mementos and with this gear. And then everything max, all 5. And then this one level 20, and then the runes is physical attack set and area attack set. So her overall status is incredible high, especially the HP and physical attack. And the rest is not so bad, but then of course you can switch with the HP set plus 15, so that her overall HP will be super high. Okay, next is her Kaigan Laser. Well, it increased her HP for level 5, and then physical attack for level 10, and HP again for 15, and area attack for level 20, and some versus a win for level 10 laser skill. So it will further increase her overall attack power as well as her HP, plus 40% overall, so that her maximum HP can be more than 20k even without the leader skill. Okay, next is her leader skill. For the fire units, all of them will have HP plus 50%, physical attack plus 30%, and strong versus a win 20%. So this is very good for all types of physical attacker, especially against a win unit. And then if you max her third gate, this physical attack 30% change into all attack 30%, so that you can mess around with all types of attacker, include magic attacker. Okay, next is her main and side ability, and I'm going to talk about it at the training arena. Okay, let's go. Okay, her overall status will be this high with this leader skill. Okay, the HP is about 24k, very nice. And then the speed is about 200, okay. And then how about her normal attack? Well, as you can see, her normal attack is 1 to 3 in front of her. And then the damage is about this high, okay. And okay. And next is her main ability. For this first skill, it is a fire strike attack, and then the damage will be increased if there's many allies dies, and then before the skill activates, she will drain the opponent physical attack for 3 turns. So basically her physical attack will increase before she uses this skill, so it's quite good. And then the damage is okay, not bad, and the shooting range is 1 to 5, okay, and okay. And then next is, for this second skill, she will have the strike attack times 2 for 1 attack, and then for the 3 turns, all of the enemies' damage will be reduced. So this is quite a good skill upgrade. And then if you master her 5th gate, instead of times 2 become times 4 for the 1 attack. So the overall power will be greatly increased when she uses the attacking skill, so it's quite good, and then you can use 3 times. Okay, next is, well, there isn't any changes for this skill after the Job Plus, but this skill is a power-up version from the Berbel skill, and you need to max break her level 85 in order to learn this skill, and it is a moving area fire strike attack, and then the damage will be increased if there's many allies dies, and some versus a win, and push away the opponent 2 square away, and then for the 1 turn, she will have the 100% guards, and her speed will reduce by half. So basically she will not die from all types of attack, but unless if the opponent is using any skill that can remove her buff, otherwise she'll be invisible, so it's quite good. And then the damage is okay, about this high, and okay. And then next is, for this last skill, it is an area fire strike attack and damage towards the enemies only, and the lower her HP is, the higher the damage is, and with the HP drained from the damage. So basically after when you use this third skill, when she getting any damage, and then after that you use this skill to recover her HP and with the high damage. So this is quite a good skill, and then the damage is okay, it's not really that much, and okay. So as long as her HP is very low, the damage will be increased. Okay, next is her side ability. Okay, for this first skill, and there isn't any changes, and it's a simple fire strike attack, and the damage is okay, not bad, and the AoE is a horizontal 3, and okay, and then next is for this second skill, she will lower any enemies within the area, fire resistant, and all attack down for 3 turns. So this is also not bad, and then the AoE is a diamond 3, so it's quite big. Okay, next is, well, there isn't any changes for this last skill. She will recover her HP by 50%, I think. So it's quite good actually. Okay, next is her master ability. For this first skill, it is a weapon ability from Baruto and Karura Mementos. And then it is an area, fire, jump, strike attack. And then the damage will be increased if there's many allies dies. And then the damage is okay, not really that bad. And okay, so even though this skill is a jump skill, but the attack power is based from the strike attack. Okay, next is, for this second skill, it is from the Baruto or Karura Mementos BG ability, and then she will increase your allies within the area slash attack, strike attack, pierce attack, and shooting attack, and master HP for 3 turns. And then as long as the user is from the desert, everybody can use, so it's quite good. And then the AoE is diamond within herself. Okay, next is, for this third skill, it is a second BG ability from the Baruto or Karura Mementos. But even though she can use this BG ability, the damage is not as high as anyone that is from the desert and wind unit. So basically it's very good for Baruto, and it's an area 2 hit wind slash attack and sword versus thunder. So maybe if you are fighting against the thunder unit, the damage should be decent, and the damage is okay, not really that bad. And then it is an AoE 3x3 in front of her, and okay, and of course the damage should be increased if you are fighting against the thunder unit. Okay, next is, for this last skill, it is from her laser skill level 20, and then it is a force target provokes on all enemies within the map, and then with the HP regen for 3 turns. And during the HP regen, she will have all defense up and healing disable resistance gradient up. So basically all of the enemies attack within the Karura range, they were attacking her only. And then with the all defense up, she will not die so easily, and then with the healing disable so that her HP regen will be activated. So it's quite good. Okay, next is her support ability. When you master her second gate, it added extra physical attack up and further increase her physical defense and HP, and with the jump resistance. So this passive is very good for her overall. And then next is, there isn't any changes for this passive, and it increases her physical attack and stun resistance. So this is also very good for her overall. And then next is, okay, this is a new added passive, and it greatly increases her HP and with physical attack up. Okay, and then for the second passive is, from the start of the map for 3 turns, she will target propose the enemies and with the shooting resistance up. So basically this is very good for PvP and arena as usual. So like for example, if you switch this passive with this one, as you can see, her maximum HP greatly increased a lot, but reduce a bit physical attack and without the stop resistance. So as long as the opponent is not using the stop status, her HP is this high. Very good. And of course you also can switch with this passive from the Chromancer. It greatly increases her speed to 200. But then I think this will be the better choice, or this one, either way. Okay, next is her master ability. It increases her maximum HP, and when she getting any dice of damage, it will permanently increase her physical attack and can be stacked 5 times. So her overall attack power will be increased. It's quite good. And then her reaction ability, this skill, will have power up, which is, when she getting any dice of damage, it will recover her jewel by 40 instead of 20, and with the skill counter, and there's no range limit, so that she can keep using the skill. Since Lasetsu's job, their jewel gain is not really a lot, so this reaction ability is really very good for them. And then you can switch the side ability with either one. This one should have the physical attack and speed up and status immune and with the skill changes. Also not really that bad for her. And then for the Chromancer, this one, it reduces the opponent fire resistance and can be stacked 2 times on the wind unit only for fighters. So maybe if you are fighting against a wind unit, this might be the better choice. Otherwise, her default sub ability will be the best for her. Okay, next is her Mementos. Okay, this Mementos is for Baruto and Karula, these two. And then it increases her speed for the basic parameter, and speed again, and physical attack, dex. And then if you max-bait these Mementos, it added extra dual gain plus 12. Not really that bad overall for her. And then BGBT I already explained just now. And next is the leader skill. Okay, for the Desert People group, all of them will have HP plus 30%, physical attack 50%, evasion 10%, Song vs Gluttony and Warmth 30%. So this leader skill is actually quite good, especially for the physical attacker and some evasion unit. And then for the next Mementos is... This second Mementos is her limited Mementos, and then it increases her physical attack for the basic parameter, and healing power, this and bind resistance, HP up, strike attack, shooting resistance. And then if you max-bait these Mementos, it added extra fire or defense up, so it's actually quite good for her overall. So if you guys have these Mementos, you can equip this as a main slot, and then her own Mementos as a second slot. And then for the PG ability is... It is a moving skill, and it is an area risk status on the enemies only, and during the risk status, their physical attack and dual gain down. Okay, it's not really that bad, and the moving range is 4, and the AoE is a diamond. And if you max-bait these Mementos, it increases the debuff on the risk status. Not really that bad, especially against the physical attacker, and it's very good for arena and PvP. Okay, next is the leader skill. For the Desert People group, all of them will have HP plus 70%, strike attack 20%, wind resistance 10%, Song vs Gluttony 40%, and Song vs Warmth 20%. So this leader skill is a very defensive leader skill, it's quite good for her, and also very good for the strike attacker. And then next is the gears. Okay, this weapon glove is from her new Mementos, and only the Desert People can be equipped, and it increases her physical attack, dex, accuracy, and secret attack resistance. Okay, it's very good. And then for the weapon ability is, when she getting any types of damage, it will permanently increase her healing power and strike attack, and can be stacked 10 times. Also very good for her overall, so that her overall attack will be increased, as well as with the HP regen, the regen will be increased. And then if you don't have this weapon, you can switch with... This weapon is from the more Mementos, but it's a limited, so beware. And it also increases the physical attack, dex, and with the dark resistance and area attack. So this is also very good for her actually. And then for the weapon ability, when she uses any attack, she will permanently increase her physical attack and dex, and can be stacked 10 times. Also very good for her actually. So either if you want to increase her healing power with her new gear, or this one to increase the overall power attack from the dex and physical attack, either way. Okay, next is... This accessory is from her own Mementos, and it increases the speed, jump, fire attack, and stun resistance. Also quite good for her overall. And then about the weapon ability, I already thought about it just now, it is a jump attack. And then of course if you don't have this accessory, you can equip with anything that is increase the speed or anything will be good enough for her. Okay, next is... This armor you can get from the Lucian 4-star Mementos, and it increases her overall HP and water resistance, wind resistance, and guts 5. It's also very good for her overall, and then with the seals, guts plus 9, so the overall guts will be 14. Or anything that is increased the maximum HP will be good enough for her. Okay, next is... I'm going to use her main ability, this one, that increases her strike attack times 4 for 1 attack, and let's see the total power increased by how much with the fire resistance down, this one. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the attack power from the normal attack. Okay, it greatly increased a lot, and... Okay, and how about this skill? Whoa, not bad. And okay. And then how about this skill? Okay, and okay. And then this one. Okay, it's same as the normal attack. And okay. And then how about the master ability, this skill? Okay, not bad. And okay. Okay, right now her HP is 1 and I only use 1 attack on her, so the physical attack and dex increase a bit. And then let's see this skill damage increase by how much? Ooh, seriously, increase a lot. And 81k, very nice. Okay, lastly is I'm going to activate her master ability and weapon ability that increase her physical attack and dex. And let's see the total damage increase by how much with everything. Okay, let's go. Okay, right now her physical attack is this high and the dex is this high. Quite high actually. And then let's see the normal attack. 24k and 25k. Okay. And then this one. Ooh, not bad. And okay. And then this one. 50k, nice number. And okay. And how about this? 100k, but her HP must be 1 and it fully recovers her HP, guaranteed. And okay, near 120k. And then the master ability, this one. Okay, and okay. So if there's many dead allies, her overall damage will be increased for some of the attack. So it's quite good overall. So conclusion is, she's actually quite powerful without even the Chop Blast, thanks to her master ability and the more mementos gear that permanently increase her overall attack. But then right now with the new mementos and new skill changes, and then her basic status increase after the Chop Blast, she is really become a monster. Yeah, with high HP and then with the high attack, 2 in 1. And then second thing is, I think her limited mementos is optional if you have more weapon from the more limited mementos. And then with the old mementos and some gear and some runes, I think she's already very powerful, seriously, from this point. And then last but not least, her Chop Blast quest, Hell quest, is actually quite easy compared to the Sacred Stone, Holy Knights, those kind of quests. Seriously, it's much more easy than them. So it's quite easy to get her Chop Blast, and her shards is also very easy to get as well from the Berbera Chronicle hard quest. So I guess that's all about Kalula. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about her, please comment. See ya, sayonara.
思いの熱さを貫き通せ。怠慢は許さん。なかなかやるな。熱いっていうのはこういうことだ。ぬるい。こんなものか。我が熱を脳裏に焼き付けろ。我が熱を脳裏に焼き付けろ。我が熱を脳裏に焼き付けろ。我が熱を脳裏に焼き付けろ。我が熱を脳裏に焼き付けろ。やってやろうじゃないか。よし。行くぞ。私が暑さで負けるわけないからな。